He looks like he tastes like apples. Hello again, and welcome back to Techtonica. I've let the game run a little bit more. We have another second stack of cores on the new core composer that we picked up in the last episode. And I wanted to show you guys, I have doubled the production on the iron ingots. There just wasn't enough coming in to supply all of the machines. I figured that would be a boring bit, and I went ahead and did that off camera. If you guys don't like that, I would like to know, because I'm trying to figure out what is the ideal balance of showing how much gaming versus how much building versus the exploring. Should I only show the interesting bits, or should I do everything on camera? Because I would be happy to do like 3-hour episodes, but I don't know how much attention there is for that kind of a thing. So we're trying to find that nice balance. Anyway, I discovered, however, and my daughter told me that I had already discovered this before. We also picked up 2 upgrades just to let things run, and again, try to move things along a little bit. Nothing important happened, but we did get smelting speed upgrade level 2. And I think it's under terraforming. We got the drill speed a little bit. Anyway, these things are outputting more ore, even pre-upgrade, than one of these can handle. It was 25 by default. Yellow inserter can only do 20 items. So then that kind of explains that side door. We either need to have 2 yellows pulling out, or we need to have a red pulling out. Now with the upgrade, we're outputting 40 a minute onto this belt. It's going down, and we have a smelting section here, which is now doing 38 a minute. So the numbers get a little silly. Because we're outputting more than 15 per minute now, however, we can't use the long inserters. So it's important to note that in the future, I should be building my belts with yellow inserters as the output and with the long inserters as the input. Next upgrade, I'm sure we're going to have to upgrade these output inserters up to reds, because we're right on the edge of that 20 items a minute that these things can do. There have been no changes over at the copper area. That's unneeded so far. The amount of there is a change. The output belt has been moved in, and the sticks have been moved out because the increased speed has effects over here. Other than that, no new machines going on anywhere else in the base that I can remember. New core composer and doubled iron production, just to keep up with all of these machines. And then I would like to note, our next objective has 450 Atlantum ore, 900 iron ingots, 900 copper ingots, 900 processor units. We will need to automate those processor units here shortly in order to move up to the next tier. And Sparks has said multiple times that bombs are the good way to handle the Atlantum deposits. And we happen to have a distress call, so that will be the main objective right now, is to unlock these mining charges. It says obliterates and harvests terrain unaffected by standard equipment. So the terrain would be unaffected. All right.
Task inbound. Mining charge. Manual placement and detonation required. Unihas worksuit shielding in effect.
Manufacturing those mining charges is going to require shiverthorn extract. You'll find shiverthorn out by the warehouse, and you can work with it the same way you work with kindlevine. Plant it, thresh it, and thresh it again.
Oh, okay. I thought I was just going to be able to craft that. I can craft 1. Okay, 1 bomb, and then I guess we are building a shiverthorn area. So this place is in a similar way to a building. What if I just put it here? All right, now I hold E or press E to detonate. I need to stand next to it. Oh no.
Yes.
I agree with Sparks. Yes. All right, unexpected. I will be building a shiverthorn farm. I was planning just to go straight for bombing things, but I can't say that I might. I'm going to build a very similar setup to this. I'm going to go ahead and skip to show you guys a new shiverthorn factory right over here. And it's done. We have shiverthorn growing now. It is the same layout that I had over here. I went ahead and I drilled into the wall. There's always more space in the walls. I placed the box here to prime it with seeds. I don't have quite enough seeds to run all 15 planters. I figure as I explore, I'll go ahead and pick those up and I'll keep throwing them in the box until we are overwhelming the planters with seeds. I have the, anyway, the seeds come out of this box. They go here, are able to be picked up by both rows of planters. They wrap around the backside there and come up to here to feed this row of planters. And then they go in a circle, a little merry-go-round. There's another thing I was thinking about on planters. I was talking about how you need to have more seeds in the system than there are slots in the planters. You need even more than I had thought because of the lag time when these buds, this here isn't tied in yet, it looks like. Anyway, when these Shiverthorn loop-de-loos here are produced and they're sitting on the belt, each one of these represents a seed that was planted and that grew. So the seed, Shiverthorn seeds, are tied up in every one of these. And the processing time where these are sitting on a belt is a time when that seed is not growing. So I would say how I had said instead of 4 per unit, you need 5 per unit. Now I'm kind of thinking maybe you need 6 or even 7 per planter seeds in the system. So I'm going to continue on with my policy of just dump a whole bunch in the box and let it run. Anyway, and then we have our outputs, pretty obvious here. These 2 rows output onto this belt here, go through, they're picked up by the thresher. You just saw me tie in that row right there. And we have 3 rows of threshers. I didn't check, but I was assuming these have the same rates of production. So the output is 30 of these buds per minute. Does that mean that my filter inserter is going to be a little bit overwhelmed? Max speed, 30 items a minute. Okay, so filter inserters are actually kind of fast. Awesome. Those will be outputting here. It looks like I have made a mistake somewhere. I'm seeing seeds on this one here. You are putting seeds at. No. Buds, bud. And what are you doing? You are also doing seeds. All right, I'll need to pick the seeds off the belt here. Is that all? Okay. And then there are 2 more seeds there. On the last time I did the setup, I did something similar. I ended up with sticks on the seed belt. I guess it's a thing that I need to really watch out for, is setting the wrong item on my filters. Go ahead and put those back in the box. Now, I need... Oh, here's another one. I'm gonna have another storage box here, just for the buds. I don't know enough yet to know if I need these for what, really. I know I need them for bombs. That's what matters. Put some more seeds back in, or that 1 seed. You can go there. Now, Spark said something about threshing it again, so I'm gonna go ahead and craft myself a thresher here, and we will put another one down to thresh these buds and see what we get. Where do I want you? I don't want you interfering with the sticks too much. Maybe I'll set you like that. Have a lot more output buds, so I'm sure I'm going to be changing this around. Just trying to figure out what is even happening here. So I see 30 a minute of, that must be the Shiverthorn extract that I need, and it looks like 30 a minute of plant matter, is that right? Okay. So there's a couple more technologies that we are looking at. There's the biobricks here. It looks like they take 25 plant matter and 50 limestone to make compressed organic fuel source, which has to be better than the Kindlevine stems. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock that. Might as well go on an unlocking spree here. Plant matter frames optimized enables the ability to craft plant matter frames directly from Kindlevine stems. Fiber extraction enables the ability to craft plant matter fiber from plant matter. All right. So anyway, these biobricks look like they are made by taking Kindlevine extract using limestone extraction and crafting that into limestone. And then taking the plant matter, I guess, from this conveyor belt here. And the Shiverthorn extract, I'm sure, will be used for a lot of things. I'm going to go ahead and, for now, just place 2 boxes, one on either side here, and put some filter inserters down. We will be automating using these resources and crafting them into higher tier materials. For now, the goal is simply bombs. 30 a minute of plant matter, and then 30 a minute of the Shiverthorn extract. Go ahead and just pull what's currently in there out of the inventory. And that'll be using up some of the buds. We'll have a more automated setup in a while. I think that we need these for the coolant, for the drill. We'll need it for the bombs, and I'm not sure what else. Are there any more techs to upgrade here? Vertical belts. I want that. Rail runner takes the blue cores. The blue cores unlock. Here it is.
Task inbound. Vertical belts. Swap variant of existing conveyor belt technology to access and build vertically oriented conveyor belts. Task inbound. Research core. 480 nanometers. Blue. Enables the activation of advanced technologies.
All right.
Advanced technologies require accumulated electrical charge at time of activation. Insufficient charge will result in tech lockout.
Okay. Is that what the accumulators are actually for then? It's not for fluctuations in the power grid. It is for, there it is, 100 megajoules, because I hooked up that accumulator rack. Okay, so it's for research. That makes a lot more sense. That also makes sense why... Oh no. I need 50 for the core composer. Alright, we'll deal with that in a moment. For now, bombs. This is what we need. Crafting a bunch of bombs in the inventory, and there is the emergency distress call that I needed to bomb that wall to get to. So I'm going to go back there, and let's try to bomb our way through. And we're back here. Alright, number one, bombs. So 2 questions. It looks like the green, if you look at the map, the green isn't directly in line with this connector. So I'm not sure, but I think Sparks wants me to blow this up. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that. 28 Atlantum ore. Is Atlantum a heavily... Is Atlantum something that just runs out like this? Am I supposed to bomb these?
Material density exceeds mining charge parameters.
Okay.
Advanced mining drill required.
Interesting.
You can blow up the geodes, but those swirly rocks underneath are genuine Atlantum ore veins. Your mining charges won't even make a dent. You're better off mining them with a drill anyways, and it'll need to be at least a Mark II.
All right, so why do I bomb them? Do I need just a small amount of Atlantum in my inventory? Okay, let's see if we can drill in now to get to our distress call. So lining up with what I see on the map here, should be drilling through right there. How's our height? It's above. Make a little staircase for myself here. Something that my hover pack can use. So I didn't need to make the bombs. It doesn't look like anyway. Looks like I could have just gone through. Oh, here it is. I have to bomb these away. Okay. That makes sense. Nice. Here we are.
Welcome, Groundbreaker, to the Excalibur. Proceed to your designated safety area and prepare for descent. We are bound for our final destination, Sector Victor. Upon arrival, preparations for our scheduled re-ascension will begin immediately. Do not delay in exiting the vessel.
Unknown, you're kind of like Sparks. You don't know about the passage of time. What is this? Oh, this is on its side. So there's an access door, 40 coolant systems, and 300 copper wire.
Task inbound. Supply facility access door with self-repair materials.
This door has another self-repair requirement, but we're in no position to argue. This is an emergency. If you haven't started making those yet, get going.
Okay, so I need automated cooling systems. I have copper wire automated already. I probably have enough just sitting in the box. Another door. Escape pod access denied.
Escape pod access denied. Awaiting critical emergency.
It doesn't think there's a critical emergency. You're on your side, ship. Okay, that upgrade I picked up while they were talking said it was a tool belt level 3 upgrade. I don't actually know what that even means. Do I have any tool belts in my upgrades available to me at all? Not so far. It must be one of those things that I will unlock later. Like, I really want this, the tunneling upgrade. That will be very nice. We haven't scanned that yet. Smelting speed will be another good one. Okay, anyway, I will see you back at base in a second where we will automate cooling systems. Okay, we're back trying to look at what do cooling systems even take to make. They take 2 mechanical components and 2 shiverthorn extract. Right now, we are making 30 shiverthorn extract a minute, so it's not just for bombs. If I place down an assembler here, do we have one on our bar? We do not. Yeah, we have 8 in the inventory. Oops, we're going to need more threshers, most likely. Get 5 of those going. Okay, so if I place you down, you to make 1 cooling system factory, I'm only going to need 7.5 a minute, and 7.5 a minute of the mechanical components. We already know that we can automate mechanical components super easily. Change the recipe here to mechanical components. We're outputting 15 a minute, so we can make 2 factories worth of coolant systems for 1 factory worth of mechanical components. I think I'll just do that because that sounds like fun. The cooling system factory, I'm wondering if I should just place it over here, have it, we'll just belt the shiverthorn extract over. We can have 1 factory lined up just with the rest. You don't have to have an output box. Let's go ahead and do it this way. How much, if you are making the mechanical components, you are making 15 a minute, you're eating 7.5 copper and 15 iron. So I don't need any kind of especially fast belts for this. Go to long inserter for the iron. Pulling the resources in, that'll work fine. We are now making 15 a minute on these. Let's make 2 factories for our for our cooling systems. Sorry. So I could put 1 here, put 1 there. I'm wondering if I could make it a little bit more efficient though. So if we had a output here for these guys, we're making 15 a minute. This can move 20, so it's going to be fine. We could put it on a belt there and move these factories out a little bit. So we have 7, you, and you. How am I going to get you the coolant? If I had a belt here, the shiverthorn extract belt came in right here. I could put inputs there and there for the shiverthorn extract. I could have inputs, oh, that's backwards. There, you go away, come back. There we go. Let's pick up these excess belts. You are making cooling systems, my friend. Where are they? Here we go. Easy, easy. Cooling system there and there. Now I will go ahead and bring these in. Nope, other way. This here. Bring it. I might as well just line it up with these belts. Bring it over. Let's see. I want it to everything to be. Whoa. I want everything to be nice and compact. Can I go up here? Yes. So if I turn you there, you go there. All right. I can do a whole bunch of turns in the air, which is pretty nice. Here, how am I going to get this to go up? I almost have to put you sideways there to inspire. No. Okay, to inspire the belt to rise. There we go. And then turn it, and it can drop. Can run over here to where the Shiverthorn extract is currently being produced. Change you back. There we go. Out of this box, we'll go ahead and let it just stack in the box and be a buffer. There's no problem with that at all. And again, you're making 30. You're going to put 20 on the belt, and we only need, what was it, 15 for the two? Or yeah, 15 for both of them. Wow, the cooling systems are cheap. This is great. Now we'll have our outputs here. We can bring these, wrap these around. Let's see. If I want to line you up, I want you to pass right there, and we can just have it belting into a box along with them all. F6. There you are. Input inserter there. The Shiverthorn extract is just taking a moment to get here. These belts, by the way, can move a max speed of 240 items a minute, which is incredibly fast compared to other games of this type. We'll go ahead and let this run for just a second, and then we will pick up the items that have been crafted and bring them to the bar. Forgot something. We need to have actual output inserters on these. There we go. That would explain why they weren't stacking up. All right. And again, let this run for just a moment here. That should be good. Let's pick up our resources, which are already in our box. 45 coolant systems. The door needs 40, so we're good there. And copper is here. Right, just go ahead and grab that out. Oh, I need to limit this box as well. I don't know how much it really matters, but I would prefer not to have all of my resources consumed, because I know that the walls of resources are finite. If they weren't, I would just let the boxes be unlimited and stack up an infinite amount. Now, cooling systems, I believe there was another door we also needed these for. Let's see, door 40 cooling systems. This one needs 200 cooling systems and 100 Atlantum ore. This door here, door SC, needs 20 cooling systems and 40 monorail tracks. Haven't figured out those monorail tracks yet. Probably can do that now, though. Door HA needs 800 advanced circuits and 300 processor units. I'm thinking about making individual videos of automating each of those things so that the people that like watching the factory building can watch me build the factories. And then perhaps having the main episodes like this where I just pursue the things that are needed to advance the story. So again, any feedback is very much appreciated. We want to make stuff that you guys will enjoy. So I know I'm enjoying all of it. Back over here to the door, over the rivers and over the rocks and through the rivers to the locked door with the confused time challenged AI. We go. All right. He's just been in a flow state for a really long time, just like Sparks was. I'm gonna go ahead and let's hold Sparks for this just in case. Wire, cooling systems, repair access door. All right.
I had some memories rushing back. For a moment,
Good.
I thought they were distorted, but now I realized it was something else. This place is sideways. Literally.
You noticed?
This is the Excalibur. It belonged to the expedition. That factory and all those people I was expecting to find, they were a part of it. And so were we.
All right. 4 accumulators, 2 water wheels, a smelter Mark II, 50 research cores. That's handy since that's what we need for the core composer. Scan complete automation 2 tech now available in the tech tree. Or accumulation 2. And there it is.
This locker is empty, but the scanner can pick up molecular traces from things it had in it previously.
Okay.
Even if they don't unlock new technologies, scannable objects like these can round out your databank with background information.
Okay.
Keep an eye out for them.
I got 2 cooling systems and 6 processor units and 4 research cores from that. Not bad. Oh, wow. That's a little disorienting. Okay, I see a scannable up there. I'm going to go ahead and clear the floor first. What are you? Mole tunneling upgrade. All right.
Look up,
Oh,
Breaker.
man.
We were too late. Only one person would have been in that chair.
Well, it's been like 100 years, Sparks. I'm not going to feel bad about this. Poor guy, though. Okay, I see stuff down. That actually looks like the route of progress. And when we were looking up and we saw the way, a different way into here before, I think that that's what that is. So that's, I believe, is going to be the intended way out. So let's go ahead and get this stuff up here first. Mole Flatten, now available in the tech tree. Very nice. You. Oh, I'm scanning the
Very
ball.
acrobatic of you to find a way up here, Breaker. This navigational sphere is inactive, but your scanner was able to pull a databank entry from it.
All right. Good job, scanner.
Excalibur. All scans complete.
Oh. Thank you, system. That's actually incredibly helpful. So I don't need to worry about missing anything else. I don't think it was acrobatic to get there. It was... I've noticed if you just kind of rub up against some surfaces, a lot of the time it'll just make you slide up to the top of them. So going vertical in this game isn't really that much of a challenge, which is fun. Okay, all scans complete. Listen to the system. Sorry, buddy. I'd bury you too if I could. I wonder if I could. No. Not without moving. I can't move him. But I could potentially use the flatten tool.
This is Colonel Stefan Wagner. Your suit is failing to transmit a signature. Identify yourself.
Paladin? Sir, you're alive!
In much the same way that you are, it would seem. It is a strange thing to be a witness to your own lifeless body.
I was unlucky enough to end up next to mine too, but yeah.
I'm not sure what we are now, but I know somehow that I am still myself. I am conscious. I am choosing these words. My experience of this loss is emotional.
Hey, I'm in no better shape than you are. And this Breaker has something wrong with their suit. For all we know, they could be a stack of drones in a trench coat. Either way, at least we've got a body to work with.
Precisely. For now, we must focus on goals that we can achieve. If the sensors from my command bridge were correct, our manufacturing in Sector Victor has been compromised. How far has your exhaustive reconstruction progressed?
Exhaustive reconstruction? Sir, it's the entire sector.
My apologies, Sergeant. I did not realize you had more pressing commitments.
We're rebuilding, sir, but mostly to focus on recovering signals for search and rescue. We can't reach command, we don't have orders, and for all we know, every sector could be exactly like this one. Gone.
Sergeant, your unit could go for months without direction from the surface. That's what deep reconnaissance is about. That's why we chose you to lead it. The resources we came here to harvest, refine, and bring home to Earth are still needed. There is no hardship we can face that does not pale in comparison to the strife that will be visited upon humanity if we fail. Until we learn otherwise, our mission to industrialize this world remains. And rest assured that we will rescue everyone we can to help us accomplish it. But we will accomplish it.
I understand. Either way, sir, we're going to give it everything we've got.
Okay, Paladin.
Now let us find our friends. Your mining drills are unacceptable.
I
Why
agree.
are you not utilizing the Mark II?
We never had the parts down here to fix them when they broke, sir. And Atlantum was extremely good at breaking them.
Extremely disappointing. The entire purpose of our science team was to adapt our technologies for such purposes.
I know they were working on some kind of Mark II Part 2, but it also sounded like they were making the whole thing up. Probably turned out to be more difficult than they thought.
We shall see for ourselves.
Local signal deciphered. Ingress RD3215. Report to production terminal Victor for triangulation.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and place down the 50 cores we need to get a core composer. So Paladin, he's just like your typical boss. He just says, oh, everyone's dead, everyone left. We don't even know if you're just 7 drones in a trench coat. That doesn't matter. Get back to work. Why didn't you guys accomplish the mission? Dude, you're dead. You suck. You didn't do it. I'm the one that's here alive, and I don't even know who I am. For all I know, I don't even work for you. You can't just come back to life and say, oh, get back to work, you lazy slobs. You need to do better, Paladin. Now, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm getting nothing. I don't even know if there's cookies. There's nothing. There isn't even a cake that is a lie. Why do they think that I need to do things for them? They're lucky I like to build factories. That guy. Unacceptable. Yeah, thanks, Paladin. I'm the only living body here. If I just decide to put you unfrozen ice cubes back in the corner here and just leave you forever, that's it. You're done. That's all there is to it. I'm the one that has the body here. You need to be a little bit grateful to me. Anyway, it's just the premise. Ridiculous. I'm going to do what he wants, though. Because I want to see what happens next. It couldn't even drive a ship. Somehow he got a ship sideways under the rock. How does that work? Is it a teleportation thing, maybe? It would almost have to be. It would either be teleportation or that the rocks are regrowing. And it really does seem like maybe the rocks regrow or the earth shifts. Because you see, when we came here, Spark says, oh, there used to be a factory the size of a city. There isn't a cave the size of a city here, though. And then we also noticed the waterways are mostly collapsed. And then there was the area where there's the high voltage cables that we saw. And they were obviously going through the wall over at the accumulator station at one point. So the rock definitely closed in around. Now, Victor, we know, is self-repairing, but the drills aren't completely gone. So it's been, I don't know, 100 years or something. So things are definitely shifting around. So perhaps it was either a tunneling ship or spaceship or a teleporting ship. Somehow he got it in there, he got it sideways, and he died, though. And his distress at all. These people are chronologically challenged. They don't realize how long they've been dead. It's just their suits sitting there. And they've been in AI. They're probably going into hibernation or something, into sleep mode. And then they wake up. He wakes up because so there's some stimulus. And he thinks that, oh, I just died. And he's been there for a minimum of 100 years. Then he says, get back to work. All right, Paladin, all righty. All right, let's unlock that core composer. Time to stop ranting. Nope, don't spend your cores on that. All right, it's under science, right? Where is it? It's under construction? Okay, core composer here. I'm gonna go ahead and place down some more floors so we can get that core composer running. Oh, it looks like I'm a little bit out of space here. Let's see. What do I want to do? I kind of want to just build it its own area and place it down. Could place it just on the other side of these sticks, or I can move the sticks. You know, I should probably just move the sticks. Oh, I'm low on power floors too. All right, that might be something that I do off camera. So next episode, you'll see 1 or 2 more core composers. I will show them to you, and I'll show you the solution I came up with. Most likely, I will be moving those sticks. And then again, if you guys want to see all that stuff on camera, please tell me. I would happily, again, make those 3-hour-long episodes where I show absolutely everything. This is super fun. I just don't want to bore you guys with the stuff that is a little bit repetitive. All right, what were we doing? There's a new signal. Let's go ahead and at least hear the first few messages, and then next episode, we will work on responding to it.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Heavy interference.
Okay, so heavy interference. We don't know what the signal is about. Where is it? RD, down that way. Okay, I'm excited. We picked up Paladin. Well, he's a nice guy. We like him, right? He looks like he tastes like apples. Yeah, yummy. Crack myself up. All right. That direction we will go next episode. I will see you then. Have a good one.